Good. All right, how we doing? We live with Mike, and do you mind introducing yourself?
Yeah, my name is David.
David, man, I like
Yeah.
that. That's actually my middle name. So yeah, in my likeness, I'm gonna kind of get us both in focus. So, what's keeping you busy these days, David?
Well, a bunch of things.
Bunch of things.
Yeah, different things.
Well,
Work, family.
okay. What do you
Yeah.
do for it if you don't mind?
Well, I do a couple of things, right? First of all, I'm a certified project management
Okay.
professional. Right, so I do that
Okay.
on a part-time basis.
Is that online
Yeah, I
or
work online.
remote?
It's remote. Yeah, yeah.
Good. That's good. I like that.
But then I also have a couple of businesses that I do. So
Okay.
yeah, I do short-lived business like Airbnb.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
I do
love
that, and
that.
then I also, just starting selling on Amazon as well.
Nice.
Yeah,
So entrepreneur. I
yeah,
love that. That's what this
entrepreneur Trump,
podcast is definitely for entrepreneurs. So and you said where's home? Where do you call it home?
London.
London?
But I'm originally Nigerian, but I live in London.
Okay. Nigeria moved to London. So we are here to talk about some like an opportunity that I don't know, may be new to you and may not be new to you, but with all your different ventures, right? If one of them turns out to not be promising anymore, like I know I used to do Airbnbs myself as well. So, but I had mine going kind of like right before COVID, not even an entire year before COVID happened. And obviously
Yeah,
it shut everything
yeah,
down. But I can tell you what it didn't shut down, the stock market.
yeah.
It never went anywhere. So, what is your thoughts on the stock market? What are your ideas? What are your beliefs regarding trading on the stock market?
Well, to be honest, I'm kind of a novice,
Okay.
in that regard. But I do know a couple of people who invest in stocks, and
Okay.
I do know it's one of the real deals, when it comes
Absolutely.
to financial
Absolutely.
decisions and financial freedom. So
Yeah. But what is your personal like benefits? Let me first ask you, do you trade on the stock market right now?
no, just like I said I'm a novice.
You
So no,
don't.
I don't
So
trade on the
what would
stock
be the
market.
reason why you don't currently trade?
Well, I guess it's all about the exposure. I just don't have the exposure yet,
Okay.
right? Because for everything I've done, or
Yeah.
for every business that I do, or even the work that I do, it's
Mm-hmm.
always a matter of someone says, "Hey, this is what I'm doing,"
Yeah.
kind of maybe pique interest. And then
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna have a look
Absolutely.
and see how it goes. And in most
Absolutely.
cases, just get started.
Absolutely.
Like the Airbnb one,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know, I mean, I've stayed in Airbnbs before, but I
Mm-hmm.
just didn't know anything about it. So one time I was traveling in my country, in Nigeria.
Mm-hmm.
So I stayed in this guy's Airbnb. I kind of
Mm-hmm.
like the setup. I'm like, yo,
Absolutely.
how does this go?
Yeah.
And then the guy says, oh, it goes like this, goes like this. I don't even own it. I just manage it for someone. He then says, well, you can actually set it up and I manage it for you, so you wouldn't have to do anything. So it
Mm.
sounded interesting.
Yeah.
I looked more into it. I was like, okay, this looks good. And then started doing it. So what I'm saying is, it's just all about
Yeah.
someone telling you
Exactly.
this is how it is.
I think with Airbnb, right, it's a whole lot easier to put yourself like on the other side in the guest shoes because you, like you said, you yourself stayed at Airbnb before. So you know if you were to set up an Airbnb, you would want the experience to be, pleasurable for the
Yeah,
guest.
yes,
So you can become a guest and say, hey, what would I want in here if I was a guest, right? And do those things, and then you become a host. You take photos, you list it, and you learn that how to clean it up and do everything fast, so set it up for the next person.
yeah,
So that's a little bit easier. What do you call that, to break into entry, entry, a barrier to entry. But with the stock market is not, it's almost impossible to put yourself on the other side of the markets and see what the markets would do and know where you would want to invest. Obviously, I mean, there are companies out there that will pique your interest, right? Your Amazons of the world, Tesla, all these companies that people talk about. You might want to invest in them, but then you don't know what the market's going to do. But there are records, they have a track record of their performance to
yeah,
look at. So you can see what their history is and know how to trade on it. But to trade on the stock market, it requires a certain level of education, right?
yeah,
And who do you know out there that's teaching you the education about? It's not like freely give, but hey, you'll meet people that'll invite you to, churches, parties, anything, but they're not telling you, hey, come learn how to trade on the stock market, right? And because they probably don't know themselves.
Yeah.
How rare is it to meet somebody like that? Yeah. So I met somebody like that, right? His name is Georgino Perez. He happens to offer a stock trading course that simplifies the process for anyone, the average everyday person, to take a set amount of money, could be a small amount, a large amount, whatever you're willing to risk, invest that into the stock market with a simple system, trustworthy system that teaches you about the what to look for in the strongest companies and the simplest ways to get involved with those companies and how you can profit on either side, whether the companies are up or down, like the red and the green that you see on the tick market. He's even showed me like proof of, obviously I'm a little slow to do things. So I've had to witness like opportunities that I lost, like opportunities that I didn't act on, that I could have made so much money, and I waited, I hesitated when I should have like acted sooner, and I would have came out very profitable. But now that's not gonna happen again. I'm actually like so eager to get like in the game and make this like an everyday thing, like a habit, like a lifestyle. So, but how would you respond to someone who's offering a course on investing in the stock market the simple, easy way, without all the zigzag lines and the charts and graphs, but simple numbers, just like making transactions every day? I'm sure. Have you made any transactions today?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, you make transactions probably every
we
day.
make transactions
Every day. So that's all trading the stock market is. That's how, that's Giorgino's philosophy, to make it as simple as a transaction, but it's a trustworthy transaction. We give you information to give, so that you can make an informed decision. And you just simply make the transaction and you sit back and you wait for the profits to come up. You can find something that laid it out simple and easy for you. How quick would you be to jump on that?
Well, being someone I mean, first of all, I know knowledge is not cheap,
Yeah.
right? So being someone who's also paid a reasonable amount of money, for different courses and different,
Absolutely.
certification and everything. If I see such opportunity and it's promising, why not? I would want to jump on it, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, okay. What would say reasonable is?
Sorry,
What do you call reasonable?
you mean when it comes to,
I guess price point.
oh,
Yeah, price point.
well, just like I said, I don't know, don't really know about um, trading on the stock market, but I do know I've bought courses. I've
Yeah.
paid anywhere from 1,000 up to 10,000 for courses. So
Wow.
yeah,
That's crazy. I gotta know that. What type of course would you pay $10,000 for?
well, if it's something that I feel, I have a firm conviction that okay, this is actually going to work,
Yeah.
then why not? So especially also if I see,
Yeah.
confirmed proof
Yeah.
that okay, this actually works, then yeah, sure.
But what industry is that in? What business is that in? Like, what genre? What do you call it? Niche.
You think, okay, you want me to give you specifics of what I've paid money for?
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, learning how to trade on Amazon, I bought a course for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I paid about $6,000 for that.
Okay, and
Yeah.
what about the $1,000? So there's courses out there for $10,000 for to teach you how to sell on Amazon. Then so that's a $10,000 price point. What about the $1,000 price point? What type of educator would sell his course for $1,000 in what field?
Well, honestly, I wouldn't know because I feel like people have different goals to
Yeah.
what they do. And also there are millions of other people.
No, I'm asking you, have you paid $1,000 for a different type of course?
Yeah, I have.
Okay, what type of
yeah,
course
I
was
have,
that?
when I did my project management course,
Mhm.
yeah, I paid
Oh,
around 1,000 plus for that.
You paid or you charged that to?
No. I paid
Oh,
to
okay, to learn how
to
to.
study. Yes.
Oh, okay. So like your own business to set it up to teach other people how to do projects?
No.
I mean, to teach you how
to
to.
teach me.
Yeah, okay. So, did you want to, okay, so right now, so out of curiosity, what would you be willing to pay for a course that offers you a simple way to pay, to trade on the stock market with, that offers pretty much a guarantee. They will be there to, hold your hand, guide you, any questions you may have, Facebook group, all those things, guaranteeing you $100,000 if you stick to the process.
Well, what are the numbers? What numbers are we talking about? Like, because for every business or venture, right, you put in money. Let's say, for example, this stock market you're talking about is all about trading, right?
Absolutely.
So let's say, as in, what are the numbers? Say you invest. I'm not talking about the cost.
Yeah, I got you.
So you invest, say, $5,000. What what are the margins? What margins do you think
That's some good.
will come out from
That's
that?
a good question.
Because the what comes out at the end of the investment is what determines, okay, is this worth it or not?
Can I tell you what I personally, what I know from the course, right? Because I've gone through it. There is Georgino has come up with a goal chart to where there's a number. This is any number. You can take a small amount or a large amount and multiply it. But when you invest an amount, there are different like tiers you can reach. You invest this amount, you're able to get this much out of it. So what we do, is we take companies that are strong, but their stock prices are very small, and they move quickly. They are able to duplicate. You're able to duplicate your returns or your profits faster and greater when you invest in smaller companies because you're able to buy more shares.
Yeah.
So, for instance, if I take this phone, if I have $1,000 in my pocket, right, and this phone is $500, I can only buy two of them.
Yeah, sure.
Right. But if the phone was like a lot less than that, if it was only $20, I'd be like, hey, give me like 30 phones. I'll pay for my whole team, right? Everybody gets a phone. You get a phone, you get a phone, you get a phone. Right. But that's what it means. So
yeah, but I mean in that regard, the value of the product also comes in because if just like you said, two phones for an iPhone and maybe 50 Techno phones, the value is not the same.
That's true, but that's also what the course teaches you. That is the point, but it's also kind of not the point because they've already shown themselves to be a proven company because they are able to get onto the stock market. I don't know if you know, it's not easy to become a publicly traded company, and then they have their you have to do a little bit of due diligence, right? They have market cap, which is their capitalization rate, how strong they are at building their company up. And then there's what the public is willing to invest in a company. There's those numbers. But there are companies that are popular and there's some that are not that popular. And what they do, they might be investment companies themselves as well. But the thing is, either whether you buy a stock of Amazon or YouTube, Yahoo, whatever it is, or a stock in any other company, you have the same title. You come out as a shareholder.
Yeah.
So you own a piece of that company. So you can, be a big shot and own stock in Tesla or the big companies that cost a lot, and you will have a lot less shares. But you can invest in a smaller company, right, and buy more shares because their prices are lower and get the same result because they're all going to go up and down. They all fluctuate, right? So if you have more shares, like if you buy 10 phones, right, for whatever, $20, then the price goes up and then you sell. Now you're getting paid on all 20 of your shares versus just getting paid on one share, two shares because the stock price is $500. So I got two shares, man, I had $1,000. So even when you multiply, when you multiply those numbers, it's not being multiplied by a big number because you only have two shares. So if you have 30 shares, and it doubles, then whatever you invest, then you double that amount. So the key is not really, the stock market is in place. It's designed for the values to go up. Go up and down. But it wouldn't be a business. People would make profits off of it if it wasn't designed to go up. And just like you said, and down is not bad either because you get that's a discount. That's what's called a discount. You look at their history and you know the power. Nothing's a secret on the stock market because they have history. They've hit these numbers before. They went down, they hit them again, they came down, they hit them again. So it's just a matter of time that those companies are going to hit those numbers. You just have to be able to know how to set the tools to alert you, hey, the stock is where you want it to be. You want to act now. So when it gets low enough, when it's on discount, you go ahead and you take advantage of the discount. Hey, these iPhones I always wanted. I wasn't willing to pay $1,000 for it. They just dropped down to 800, 700. I think I'm gonna get one now. And then I might even get two. Maybe my wife won't want. She don't want one. I'll sell it for the regular price, and then I'll make profit. So it's the same thing that you do if you break it down and bring it out of the stock market. Everybody does this every day, especially around holidays, right? People are always running towards the sales, right? Black market, whatever, Black Friday, standing in line. They're waiting for the sale, the discount, right? That's all the stock market is. They're giving you discounts and they're giving you profits, and they're giving you discounts and they're giving you profits.
Okay.
So that's what the up and down means, the red and the green. So that's how you're able to profit on both sides. You actually profit when they're down because that's if you buy during the dip, they say the gap, that's when you have the best price paid for it. And then when it goes up, you sell it back. And then you make some profits on it.
Yeah.
So we can show you a system to where it's no lose. If it's green, you win. If it's red, you win. But it's just a time involved. So what do you think something like that would be worth?
Honestly, I can't say. It depends on.
To you, personally, to you, what do you work to you?
Well, first of all, for someone to even, have the time to put it together, obviously it's going to be worth something because it costs time and effort and knowledge as well.
Yeah.
No, but I can't put a number on it. That's what I'm saying. I don't know exactly what I would say.
What if you can reach like your profit margins can be your gains can be at 100K a month. What would you pay to have those type of results?
100K a month. Well, how much are we talking about when it comes to the investment?
Yeah, don't worry about that. That's not
okay. You're speaking hypothetically.
No, well, because you can reach that no matter the investment. Yeah, we're talking about the course alone. Yeah, because the course will show you how to get that outcome, whether you invest a lot of money or a little bit of money. Because either way, you're going to grow the money that you put in. It's going to grow. And it's going to reach that 100K.
Well, I'm just going to say
you speed it up.
Since I'm someone who's paid up to 10 grand for a course, so I would say it's worth between 8,000 and 10 grand.
All right, there you go. So the thing is, the more you invest, it's going to give you the result faster, right? But if you invest less, you still can reach the goal, but it's gonna take more time for you to reach it because you have to do that. The money that you invest is what's going to be duplicated, and whenever you duplicate a little bit, you'll get a little bit more. When you duplicate a lot, you get a lot more, even if the jump isn't that big, right? Just like with dividends, if you have a company, you invest in a company that's paying you dividends, even if it's a small number, but you got a lot of shares in that company, then they're going to be paying you back quite a bit of money based on the amount of investment you put in them. So you kind of get out what you put in. Yeah. So
I get that.
Yeah. So I appreciate your time today. I know. Yeah. So this course can be found at Griswold Stock Trading Academy. Right now it's on podia.com. You can find it there, and you'll see the price point is nowhere near. It's about half of what you'd be willing to pay for. It's about $450, and that comes with payment plans as well. So it's very reasonable, and these outcomes, like I said, it comes with personal like guidance as well. You get the Facebook group that is in, and you get access to the one who put it together himself. So this is something we really believe in. I mean, people need stuff like this. I mean, like if the average everyday person could know this information, how to trade on the stock market, there would literally be hardly any poverty.
So I have a question though. This course, is it like, is it pre-recorded or is there like a life coaching?
That's a good question. It's more like a instructional book.
Oh,
Yeah, like an
cool.
ebook.
Okay.
More like that.
So you pretty much like read.
There's visual, yeah,
Yeah,
you read it.
okay, got it.
It's
Alright.
video and screenshots of different like the tools you need, where to go to yeah, hit links in there. It's outlined. There's subject by subject, things you're gonna need, how to use them, best practices, when to use them, and it's self-guided. But if you need assistance, like I say, the instructor will be there to give you the quick answers that you may need on the spot. So
Okay.
yeah, it's stress-free course, man. It's good to go. Like
Got it.
I vouch for myself.
Mhm.
Yeah. So Mike, I mean David. My name's Mike.
Yeah.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
Mike David, but Mike, David, thank you for your time, man. This has been an awesome interview.
Thank you, man.
Whenever you're in time, I would love to have you back. Don't know if that's gonna happen, but today, I appreciate your time today because you didn't have to do it. I know you got other things going on, but we just wanted to see, what people thought of this information, so we can make that's good, useful information we can use to make available to more people.
Yeah.
So yeah, we appreciate your time. I won't hold you any further, man. Thank you so much for
Thank
coming by
you.
today.
Yeah. Cheers.
All right, take care. Okay.
Yes.